Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. In this video, I will share my project allocation interview experience in Cognizant and also will be answering all the queries related to selection confirmation, project onboarding, and the kind of work that we have to do in our initial days post project onboarding. So now without any further delay, let's get started. As we know that the project allocation interview can be taken by anyone, either by a person from the client side or by a senior person from the project development team. So in my case, the interview was taken by one of the senior member of the project development team, and he was a very cooperative person. So my interview started with a short introduction of each other, and the very first question that he asked me is, tell me about the previous project working experience. Since I was a new joinee in the Cognizant, so I had not worked on any project before that time, but I do had working experience as an Android developer for 1 year in another company. So he asked me some question related to my Android development experience, and he discussed the different architectures that is used for the Android development, like MVVM, MVP, and MVC based question. And then he asked me one more question like what is recycler view and how it is better than the list view. And the last straightforward question based on the Android development was what is the default thread called in Android development? That is main thread. And after this, the interview started asking me question based on Java. In Java, interviewer started asking me from the basic questions like what are the four pillars of Java and what is inheritance and the type of inheritance. And the next question was like, does support Java multiple inheritance? As we know, Java does not support multiple inheritance. And then he asked me what is interface and what is abstract class and the difference between abstract class and interface. And then he switched to some Java questions like what is functional interface, and after this he asked me what is the lambda expression and how it is important in Java. So I was able to answer this question as these were very basics. And then after answering these questions, the interviewer also discussed some in-depth concepts related to these questions. And after this, the interviewer shortly jumped into some Spring Boot questions. He asked me questions like what is Spring Boot and what is annotation and why it's important and what are the popular annotations that are frequently used in application development. So after answering these questions, he also started discussing about what is Spring Container and what is Spring Bean. And the last question he asked me is what is dependency injection? As we know, this is a very popular question and you must have come across this question in many interviews. So I knew the answer to this question, and after answering this question, he deep down into this concept and asked some related questions to this. Though I had some very basic knowledge of Spring Boot frame, but when it comes to in-depth questions, I was lacking somewhere, but still I tried to answer, and the interviewer was very cooperative. He helped me. So these were the some questions that I was asked in my project allocation interview, and the interviewer was very satisfied with my performance in the interview. And this interview lasted around 45 minutes. Now I will answer the queries that was frequently asked, like when did I receive selection confirmation for the project. So in my case, I received the confirmation email 3 days after the interviewer, but in some cases it may take up to 1 week of time. So this time may vary according to the project requirement. And the next question is like, what is the process after project onboarding? Once you've been onboarded for the project, you will not be on the bench period anymore. One have to attend KT sessions. KT sessions are the knowledge transfer sessions. So these sessions are very important. And the main motive behind giving KT session is to make you familiar with the project working flow and the technology that are being used in the project and what you needs to learn. Thank you for watching the video. This is all about my interview experience. If you like the video and find this video informative, please do like and comment if you have anything to ask, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.